to Nzinga's Nation. I'm your host, Nzinga. Hi. Well, today I'd like to touch, or rather dedicate, a couple of poems to my fellow writers, whether you be a science fiction writer, a researcher, a poet. I want to dedicate these couple of pieces to you, because I find that there are many of us out there who have so much talent and so much to offer the world. And because of funding or the wrong conditions, whatever the situation may be, we're not able to express and to share that talent. So this is a dedication to all the unsung heroes out there, the writers of the world who make the world go round and who give us an opening into a magnificent worlds that we may not have been able to travel to or even imagined, and given us such great movies and books and just insight into other cultures. So this piece is for you, and it's called We Are the Truth. Time and time and again, I hear people make derogative comments made about the people who dare to write to celebrate the world's unsung heroes and expose the foes. Time and again, I hear people try to minimize the value of our work so they can suffocate and hide the truths. I'm here to say that my fellow writers and I aren't going anywhere anytime soon. For we are more than poets. You see, when we have the courage to denounce the faults of our own people and then turn around and justly speak of their trials and pains, when we bravely expose the hidden plots of our politicians, when we take it upon ourselves to bring light onto history's where hidden truths, when we use spoken words to teach the younger generations better ways to take control of their lives, we are the truth. When we have the audacity to speak from a woman's perspective using provocative language, daring to be as bold, expressive, and explicit with our desires as our men do. When we pick the interest of the skeptics, and with our words and minds masturbate your intellect, and open your mind up to a brand new world in spite of yourself, leaving you with an orgasm. When we open our mouths and unexpectedly leave you thinking, did you just say what I think she did? When we twist our words to glorify the Lord, and do His work. When a child rediscovers this world through the spoken words in a positive light, when we become the voices of the many victims who've lost theirs, when we choose to use humor to teach, when we share our truths through the mic, on pages of a book or even a movie, leaving you wondering whether or not you have agreed with us, we are the truth. When we speak of love and allow ourselves to be as sappy, corny, romantic, and vulnerable, when we perform our words on stages and see your facial expressions change and become perplexed or enlightened, when we use words to write about our personal issues, leaving you thinking, are we invading your minds? For it is your truth as well. We are the truth. You see, with poetry and words, we are free to be prophets, lawyers, philosophers, comedians, and psychologists, or just a storyteller. Either way, I am the truth when I write poetry, and this here is my legacy. And this is a dedication to all the known and unknown poets and writers out there. I hope you enjoyed it. My next piece is from my other book, and it's called I Need to Write. Many have asked me, what's your inspiration to write? What gives you the gall to expose yourself like that? Aren't you afraid that what they might think of you? And when they see what's really there? Well, my reply is always the same. I just need to write. For all the times that I was told, girl, you are too damn sensitive, I need to write. I need to write for all the times my mouth lied about what was truly on my mind. I need to write. I need to write for all the times love took on a disguise. I need to write. I need to write for all the times my heart bled for a child. I need to write. I need to write for all the times I wasn't sure what the fuck it was that I was supposed to be feeling. My body is small, you see. And when my heart overflows with passion, rage, anger, or emotion I cannot begin to comprehend, they can take me seriously. And for that, I need a pen. I need a pen to write about all the times I saw a documentary about how they tried to steal and overshadow our history by rewriting their ancestry. I need to write. I need to write. I need to write for all the times I felt isolated in the crowd. I need to write. I need to write for all the times they've asked me, tell me, why do you write? And so I replied, I have something to say, you see, and I demand to be heard, my legacy to leave, and for that I need a pen. I need a pen to write, and I need to write for all the times that I was discriminated against by members of my own race. I need to write. I need to write for all the times that I wanted to be a hero, an activist, or join the movement. I need to write. I need to write for all the times that I heard an African drum, which took me back to my land, to a time when my people had to work in plantations with shackles in their ankles. I need to write. I need to write for every victim who needed a voice to let the world know that they too matter. They too exist. I need to write. Because that is why it came into my life at a time my own voice was cut from the inside out. It came to me unexpectedly, or was it my invite others repeat? I guess I'll never know. I can't recall. All I know is, soon life, in a new light, it helped me to see. And when behind a mask I've wanted to hide, it pulled me out and forced me to the light to see. Before I knew it, in my soul it was buried. It came without warning, and not even a hi, it said to me. And soon the impulse was too much to resist, and so I just began to write. It came to show me life had arrived. It came to change my life, my soul to revive. Poetry came to me to teach me new ways to see what was right in front of my eyes, what was in my spirit to arouse. And that was all that she wrote for me, for poetry became my number one love. And it was here to stay, for it's never told a lie. I soon understood that with my mind and my pen is how I can join the fight. And so I need to write. I need to write. I need to write for all the children held in captivity in modern slavery. I need to write. I need to write for all those who have yet to be free. I need to write. I need to write for all who can't say what they truly mean. I need to write. I need to write for all the strong single mothers without alimony. For every time poetry allowed me to use it and to lose myself in it, I need to write. Because of who I am, I have no other choice but to write. So I need to write. I need to write. I need to write for poetry brought me to who I am. I need to write. I need to write for my tribes to testify. I need to write. Thank you. Welcome to Nzinga's Nation. I'm your host, Nzinga.